Have you ever said something in anger and spent the next few hours wishing you could take it back? Anger feels powerful in the moment, but what it really does is steal your future. It destroys relationships, it ruins opportunities, and worst of all, it convinces you that losing control is normal. But today I want to tell you a story about anger, regret, and the moment everything changed. Because the strongest people in this world are not the loudest. They are the calmest. And if you stay with me until the end of this video, you'll learn how to control your anger before it controls your life. There was once a young man named Daniel. Daniel was talented, smart, hardworking. But he had one weakness: his temper. Whenever things didn't go his way, his anger spoke before his mind could think. At work, he argued with his boss. With friends, he turned small problems into big fights. At home, silence followed every angry word he spoke. And after every outburst, there was always the same feeling: regret. He would sit alone and think, why did I say that? Why couldn't I just stay calm? But anger doesn't warn you. It arrives like fire and burns before you can stop it. Until one day, Daniel lost something important, not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked control. And that day he realized something painful. Anger wasn't protecting him. Anger was destroying him. That night, Daniel visited an old mentor, and the mentor said something simple but powerful. You don't get angry because you are strong. You get angry because you are not in control. He explained that anger is not the enemy. The enemy is reacting without thinking. He said, between what happens to you and how you respond, there is always a moment. In that moment, you choose who you become. Daniel didn't need to erase anger from his heart. He needed to delay his reaction. So he made a decision. From that day forward, whenever anger showed up, he would pause. Not speak, not text, not act. Just breathe. 10 seconds, then 20, then a minute. And slowly, something began to change. The next time someone disrespected him, he felt the fire rise. But this time, he waited. He walked away. Later, he responded calmly. And for the first time, he won the situation without raising his voice. At work, instead of shouting, he listened. At home, instead of reacting, he explained how he felt. And people started responding differently to him. Because anger pushes people away, but calm pulls respect toward you. Daniel learned that controlling anger does not make you weak. It makes you powerful. It means you decide your actions, not your emotions. And that power changes everything. Now let me ask you, how many opportunities have you lost because of one emotional moment? How many relationships were damaged because anger spoke for you? Listen to me carefully. You are not a bad person for feeling angry. You are human, but you become unstoppable when you learn to pause before you react. Here are 3 things you can start today. First, pause before you respond. No message is more important than your peace. Second, walk away when emotions are high. Silence is sometimes the strongest answer. Third, decide who you want to be: someone controlled or someone controlled by emotions. Anger is temporary, but the damage can be permanent. Choose wisely. Daniel didn't change because the world became kinder. He changed because he became stronger inside. And that same strength is inside you right now. You don't need to shout to be heard. You don't need anger to be respected. You don't need violence to be powerful. Real power is self-control. So the next time anger knocks on your door, don't let it take control of your life. Breathe, think. Choose peace over pride. Because when you master your anger, you master your future. And the person who controls themselves can control their destiny.